the National Taichung Theatre. Its architect envisions a building inspired by nature. And even more beautiful within than on the outside. But how do you build walls that disobey the laws of engineering? Japanese architect Toyo Ito is known for his maverick ideas. For Taichung, Ito is pulling out the stops to create something totally unique. And it all started with a simple idea.
私は人間はもともと木の上に住んでいたりあるいは洞窟の中に住んでいた、直角のものはないわけですね。そんなことをイメージして、もう一度建築がこうケーブであったりあるいは樹木であったり。
Ito's concept is a building made up of a continuous network of concrete caves. In theory, the curved walls simulate the pleasing acoustic effect that you hear in natural caves, creating a one-of-a-kind, world-class theatre experience. Ito's unique vision is groundbreaking, if everything goes to plan. For engineers, turning his radical idea into something buildable is a mind-boggling task.
我第一次看到易东先生的这一个作品之后，那我发现这栋建筑物我也不知道。
As excavation work begins on the foundations and basement, Taiwanese engineers are in uncharted territory.
因为现在测的话，可能有一些障碍。
Trying to ignore everything they know and invent brand new rules. Taiwan has made impossible buildings possible before. The gravity-defying Taipei 101, Taiwan's tallest skyscraper, still ranks as an incredible feat of engineering. But the slopes and curves of the National Taichung Theatre seem to defy the rules of geometry.
The geometry of this curved structure is all irregular. You cannot find any radius or curvature the same at two different points. So nothing is repeating and in line. So this is a very first experience to all the engineers in the world.
Engineers immediately turn to cutting-edge 3D modeling software for a solution. Structural experts Arup are put in charge. Solving unusual shapes are hallmarks of another building they helped design. The theatre will be the world's first large-scale building using curved walls instead of beams and columns to support its entire structure. They rigorously test worst-case scenarios on their new model.
In order to convince ourselves, convince our reviewers that it can be done, we needed to very closely model and understand how the force flows in these very continuous walls and where the reinforcement elements need to go and where it might or might not crack.
To translate their 3D blueprint into real-world construction of the walls, work begins on the construction of two massive fly towers. Builders first dig a foundation 2 floors underground. Anchor bolts are then driven into it to secure the roots of the towers. A 1.5-meter concrete slab is then laid over the top of this foundation. The exposed tips of the anchor bolts above ground are fastened to base plates located beneath each steel column. This creates a super strong foundation layer able to withstand violent shakes in the event of an earthquake. Problem solving has to begin at the heart of the matter. To make it curve, engineers have no choice but to manually cut. To increase its strength, engineers weave the rebars into a 3-layer grid, interlocked by welding and wires. They use twice the amount of rebars it usually takes for walls. With a staggering total of 20,000 tons of steel needed for the theatre,
我们的曲墙总共中心面积是21,359平方公尺，我们整个到最后切成是1372片。
this method not only simplifies the operation, but also shortens the time it takes to do the job. After figuring out how to build a sturdy steel skeleton for the walls, the team has to quickly design a special curved formwork to set the walls.
钢丝网，它可以就像雕塑一个人体一样，很多曲线可以变化，差距在这里。
The project is way behind its budgeted timeline. This makes Taichung's mayor, Lin Chia-long, anxious.
Thank you for make a great contribution to this city.
Thank you very much.
Building Taiwan's National Taichung Theatre has been a 10-year journey. The real test will have to be a live performance
Today we welcome friends of the arts from around the
that has taken them over 10 years to complete.
我觉得是他在建筑的一个构造史上面，他创了一个里程碑。
那真的是一种美梦成真，我们就做了一场梦，把这个这么特殊的作品，终于在我们手上让它完成。
It is the most attractive, most unique.
It's a landmark, and even it's the icon of this city.
The National Taichung Theatre, now standing proudly as a member of Taiwan's prestigious National Performance Arts Center chain.